As we come to the start now, it's looking at a clean start. Ryan McPherson has got the start, followed by Marcus Armstrong. Cranston's gone right round the outside. Beautiful start from Cranston. Marcus Armstrong slips into the second position. Man, that was close.
A couple of carts come together there.
So it's Jacob Cranston, followed by Marcus Armstrong. As they come out of the bottom here, for Marcus is looking quick. Then Caleb Cross. Caleb Cross has gone to the third position. So our pole sitter Ryan McPherson has gone right back to the fourth position.
That's certainly not the start you want. And there's another cart going off there that looks like the 86 of Bailey Patterson. So
it's not a good start for the Nationals for him.
So we've got 3 carts here off actually.
And we've got Jacob Cranston with the big flick into the sweeper, followed by Marcus Armstrong, using all that experience he learned over in Genk at the Euromax Challenge early on in this month. But the North Island champion of Caleb Cross is staying with them. So it's going to be a close final later on in the day between all these tough competitors. And as Marcus makes a little bit of a mistake, Caleb's got to run. Is he going to have a look? No, he doesn't. So they come down the hill once more. The National Schools champion, Ryan McPherson, has got his car up and running again, and he's in the 4th position after that terrible start he made. Also, we've got Jay Buckley there in position 5th. He's keeping up with the front bunch. Oh, we've got a change for the lead as Marcus Armstrong now goes under Cranston. Jacob will be looking for a way to fight back, but I think Marcus has defended well into the end of the sweeper as they come up the hill once more. Caleb Cross is still there, the North Island champion in his Arrow chassis. So we've got an Arrow led from a Tony kart to an Arrow again. And Arrow seemed to be the dominant chassis in this class, Richard Moore.
Yeah, look, those boys from Canterbury are really starting to put the pressure on, and you know, all these guys work together, so you can see why they're so fast, and they're all helping each other out. Marcus Armstrong having just come back from Europe not long ago, racing at the Rotax Euro Challenge over there.
We've also got Caleb Nato sitting in the 6th position. His first Nationals and Juniors, top JR competitor. So he'll be definitely looking to make a name for himself. And we've also got behind him, we've got the 2NZ of Trey Nunn. So a little bit disappointing from Trey. He should be up with the front bunch, but we'll see if he gets the setup right for the final. Obviously, as the finals, the only race that counts here at the Kartsport New Zealand Championships. You can almost treat it like a Grand Prix.
And it looks like Cross has dropped back a couple of spots there.
He has. He must have made a mistake somewhere.
Armstrong's starting to build a little bit of a lead there. You should be able to get ahead now and then just back off and try and save those tyres, just in case it does rain later on today.
Exactly. Armstrong looking nice and smooth round to the first sweeper. And the National Schools champion, the pole sitter, has got back up to 3rd now. So Ryan McPherson is definitely not slow in this race. It is greasy conditions. He's also following him through Jay Buckley in the number 4 Arrow. So Marcus pulling a bit of a lead now on Jacob Cranston. This kart definitely coming on in this heat. All pretty static at the moment as Marcus extends his lead once more across the line now. Jacob Cranston pushing as hard as he can to keep away from the bunch catching him up behind him. Looks like Jay Buckley's looking pretty strong there in the 4th position.
Just saw Jared Parker there looking for some moisture on his tyres. He's obviously trying to take care of them, which is a smart move, you know, early on in the day.
Yes, Jared Parker, the local Wellington driver, will be used to these conditions.
He will be.
I can say that, I live in Wellington.
That second group's starting to bunch up a little bit. It'll be interesting to see if Cranston can hold off.
Yes, Marcus Armstrong definitely showing he's the class of the field. And the one to beat for this weekend's National Sprint Kart Championships, presented to you by Telecom. Alright, McPherson and Buckley have now caught up to the back of the Tony kart of Jacob Cranston. Be interesting to see how many risks they take in trying to pass Cranston. Because
Buckley
obviously
looks
you
like
don't
he's
really
got a
want
lot
to
more
crash.
speed than these two.
Also back there, Dylan Drysdale. We're not used to seeing him at the back. Also Taylor Hart. Looks like he's struggling in these greasy conditions. But as we all know, the track will change during the day, and these guys who are struggling at the moment could come on strong later on in the meeting. So last lap now for Marcus Armstrong. And we've got a fight for second place. National Schools Champion, the poles to the right, Ferguson has now gone into second place. Oh, we got Caleb Nato behind Cross. Cross gets shuffled back. Cranston gets, Cross, late dive on the last lap. These guys need to be careful. It's only a first heat. Cranston needs to get...
Cranston's lost out massively there.
He has. He's dropped back from second, and he's now, as I just see around the corner, he's now 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Cranston from second at the beginning of the race has got back to 6. So you can see Marcus Armstrong. Nice clean drive from him. Definitely pulling away now. And as he goes to the line, it's going to be Marcus Armstrong, followed by Ryan McPherson, then Jay Buckley. That's your top 3. Caleb Nato, stunning drive. Got up to 4th in the end. His cut muster, that cosmic muster definitely come on in the later stage of the race. As everyone now slows right down to try and save their wets. So good racing, and looks like Marcus Armstrong looks like he's showing he's the class of the field at the moment, Richard.
Yeah, look, the Auto Marine Electrical Junior Yamaha class has been really impressive to see Marcus Armstrong just class act there. He just got to the lead and really showed the boys how it's done.